6.5 down, 5.5 down, 9 forward. Good. 20 feet. Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Hello everybody, as you can hear, I actually figured out the sound this time. We're not going to start exactly yet though, we're just going to give it a little bit of time to make sure the Code of Honor guys, the Honor Bound guys are all here to hear this announcement, because it's going to be pretty game-changing if you ask me. So yeah, just stick by, we'll actually start this announcement in about 5 minutes, shouldn't be too long, Let everyone know we're live.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in T-H-O-T. She keep playing me dumb, I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental, let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought, no flow rain was I'm pouring down. See that pain was all around, see my mode was kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn, flow was cool but I still felt burned. Energy up, you can feel my surge, I'ma kill everything like this purge. Let's just get this straight for a second. I'ma work, even if I don't get paid for progression. I'ma get it. Everything that I do is electric. I'ma keep it in motion, keep it moving like kinetic. Put this shit in a frame, better know I don't blame everything that I say. Man, I seen you deflate. Let me elevate. This ain't a prank. Have you walking on a plane? Both hands together, God, let me pray. I been going right around, call that relay. Pass the baton, back in the mall, swimming in the pool, can't drink them all. Want a piece of this, a piece of mine, my piece of sign. Can you please read between the lines? My rhymes inclined to break your spine. They say that I'm so fine, you could never match my grind. Please do not waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
That's one small step for man.
I was born in a city where the winter nights don't ever sleep. So this life's always with me. The ice inside my veins will never bleed. Love.
Thank you guys for coming through. We're just going to take a few more minutes to make sure we have enough people here, because when we say this is game-changing, guys, this is real game-changing. We are not lying. This is no cap. This ain't no false advertisement. This ain't no branding. This is a game-changing announcement regarding the future of Situation Honor Bound. So just a few more minutes. Make sure everyone's here.
I don't know whether to talk or not because they could probably still hear me.
Through the toughest parts when you feel like it's the end. Cause life is still worth living. Yeah, this life is still worth living. I can break you down and pick you up and fuck like we are friends. But don't be catching feelings. Don't be out here catching feelings. Cause I sacrifice your love for more of the night. I try to put up a fight. Can't tie me down.
Right, so I think enough time has actually passed now. We've been here on for a little bit technical issues at the start, but it's all good. It is all good. How is everyone doing? Because me and my friend right here, the general manager of Honor Bound is here. I would say your name, but I want you to introduce stuff. You got it, Whitey.
Yes, I got it. Don't call me that. I don't know why you continue to call me that.
I'm
Every
sorry,
time
Whitey.
you speak, you call me that. Stop calling me
What's
that.
wrong
I'm not
with
one of those
that?
Caucasian Crusaders.
Oh my.
Anyway, hello, yes, it is me. If there's a groundbreaking announcement and game-changing announcement, I have to be here because obviously I am COH, but I am also Honor Bound. So yes, as your world champion, general manager to the stars, greatest thing that COH has ever produced, next to Isabella Ventura.
Oh, what about
It is I.
What about me?
It is I,
Okay.
COH's Babe Ruth,
Oh, God.
here to give you all what you need and desire. Fire and desire.
That was a team. It's
Sure was.
It's almost like you're a fan of
Sure happened.
WWE.
Oh, I am. Who knows what can happen with me talking exclusively about WWE on my own YouTube channel.
Now, just
Coming soon.
let me say this, Tone. We all know you're an inside man for the WWE. So, did Vince hook you up tickets?
To WrestleMania? No,
Yeah.
not yet.
Not yet.
Um,
Oh bye.
So I'm hoping the check will clear, obviously. Whenever I speak good about WWE, good things happen, It's crazy. It's almost like I have adrenaline in my soul. WrestleMania, Cody Rhodes.
Oh, because Cody Rhodes is coming, and that's gonna be so hype. I'm just saying, Cody for world champion. Am I right, Tone?
Give him everything. Give him
Yeah.
the tag belt. Let him out 24/7.
That
Let
is
him be
our
Stardust. I don't
king.
give a fuck.
He solved a lot of America's issues, and now he's gonna solve WWE's issue of having American freedom. Am I right?
All right, that's enough. Let's
Well, before we get
Man,
into this green, God, what did I just say? Green.
game changing.
Game-
Yeah, you
I meant to
said
say-
game changing.
Okay, leave me alone. I feel weird. Shut up. Anyways, before we,
Rid of his game changing.
you suck, dude. You suck. But
You blow.
you.
We have a whole list.
Hey, I blow pretty good. Don't clip that.
Yeah, all right.
Don't clip that. Please don't clip that. I don't want to see this on Twitter afterwards, please. But anyways, before we get into this game-changing announcement, let's talk about something that recently actually happened. Tone, we were in the midst of this deal, and I don't think we really talked about this publicly yet, except from that announcement on Twitter. But the new 4-count partnership. How excited are you about that?
As someone who was on the ground floor, as I am with everything that happens with this company, this was something that was in the works for a very long period of time, a very long periodically time, and I don't think there's anyone better that we could work with other than Ammo. Hashtag watch Ammo.
Ammo.
If you aren't watching Ammo, what are you doing?
Oh, you know what
You're
is
being
this
sad
weekend
alone on
that
the
you're on
couch,
that
yes.
topic? You know what's on the weekend?
Yes.
Tell the people.
So Ammo has a fantastic premium live event.
No, don't say that. Bill's gonna kill you.
Saturday. He sure is. He's not going to be happy with me
Oh my
when he
god.
hears that I called it a premium live event. Man, it's going to be great. Ammo is so cool. Ammo is going to have Ammo Wrestling, a dumb joke, 2 years in the making, with matches like Shaq Hallow. Or Hollow, depending on how you pronounce it. I say Hallow because it sounds a bit more
Shaq Hallow.
versus Kenji Kobayashi for the Ammo World Championship. And then, for the Ammo Women's Championship, it is Maria Garcia versus Tilly Barker. And also, for the Junior Heavyweight Championship, it is Christopher Garcia versus Leon Stark.
Ooh.
Spoiler alert, if you did not see this most recent episode of Ammo, I'm going to spoil something for you.
Also, you should watch it, you idiots. Dummy.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah. We're big LA Night guys.
Also, since the door is open, the first person from COH to kind of make their way through that door is current and future Hall of Famer herself, Isabella Ventura, will face Melody Psycho.
Ooh.
They've been crazy. Tristan Silva versus Midas.
Ooh.
Matsuda Tanaka's dad is on this pay-per-view.
Hey, I would be excited about that, but I've lost a lot of respect for Tanaka. Real talk. You see what he did to his dad at fucking WrestleFest?
And I'd do the same thing.
Yeah, because you did the same to mine, you asshole. Of course you would agree
Who
with him.
cares?
Who does
Who
that?
cares? Hopefully he's compromised to a permanent end.
Yeah. Makes me
We
sick.
got Matt. We got Papa Tanaka versus Ichi. We got a Revolver Gauntlet with Luke Franklin, John Willikers, Dazilla, who apparently is Mr. T, and
Wait, what?
Chandler Finch and Bryce Canyon. We have Eve Stokes and Selena Violet. And a triple threat match along with Roxanne, Donovan McNeil versus Richard Corvo. And then my favorite tag team, the Pit Crew, will successfully defend their championships against BT and Coda Riley. There is so much on this show. Saturday at 4 p.m., the premium live event, Ammo Wrestling, a dumb joke 2 years in the making. You know, we talk about jokes all the time,
We do.
I think the biggest joke is that you aren't watching Ammo yet. So everyone, watch Ammo. It's a premium live event.
Not
It's
to
gonna be
mention,
great.
you know, if something goes wrong at Ammo.
Premiums, you got your premiums, you got your live, and you got your events all in one time.
You are something else. It's not a premium live event,
Well,
Tone. It's not a premium live event. It's a pay-per-view.
It's a premium live. It's a premium live event.
Oh my dear God, you suck. You suck. You absolutely suck,
Sure do.
bro. You suck.
Sure do. Yeah, top 10.
I mean, the greatest thing about Ammo Wrestling this Saturday night is also that the building they're going to be in also has a local medical facility right beside it. So if anything goes wrong...
Yes, it does. You could just be transported right to the local medical facility after participating in the premium live event.
Exactly, that's absolutely fantastic. But talking about Ammo Wrestling, it's also talk about the people that are connected to Ammo Wrestling and connected to us in the 4-Count partnership, also being Fireball. What do you think about Fireball?
So Fireball is a great thing. And I think for a show that is very particular on what they produce and things of that nature, I think Fireball will serve an audience that truly has yet to be served here in the community. A hard-hitting, strong-style type offense. You know, I would call their shows premium live events, but I also don't want to be knocked off by anybody on that roster. So those are pay-per-views or special events.
There you go.
Fireball, it's exactly what you need because it's on fire. Fireball. Do, 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 do.
But of course, when we're talking about these companies, let's also talk about none other than Relentless Pro, the thing that I don't think any of us ever thought was ever going to happen. But that is right, we are actually partnered with Relentless Pro now if you miss WrestleFest. Which, by the way, if you have, go check that out on twitch.tv/KYR_scores.
Scorsese.
I don't know how to say it. Scorsese.
Yeah, you sure don't.
I don't know. Leave me alone.
It's a joke.
Screw you, man. But let's talk about our pro a little bit. I mean, do you remember our appearance in the Rumble, Tone? You remember that?
Yeah, I did really great. I
Hey.
almost won Arvo's Rumble.
You did. You
Man, the craziest part about that is it took Amber Reed to eliminate me.
Amber Reed is a goat.
Amber Reed. Nobody else on that roster could do it. Not that stupid loser who keeps adding me on the timeline wanting to have a match with me. You know that loser. He added you to Ryan Romero. That loser.
Oh yeah, I don't like him.
He was like, hey, we have to fight each other. So what did he do? He ran in the Rumble and was quickly eliminated. That man is L plus ratio plus loser plus forever loser plus job. And he's always going to be that, but that's okay. There was plenty of stuff on that show. Daniel Lyons made a rare, different than COH company appearance on that show.
And
Man,
you know how
what
it
a
is with
time.
Lyons. He doesn't go anywhere else. Quite literally, he
Yeah,
lives
he
in a
doesn't-
land on his own.
Yes, he's in a land of all. You could say he's in his own Lions verse, and it's crazy. He doesn't use the Lions Vader, but he is a great dude, and for him to come out of whatever hole that he lives in and show up at WrestleFest was a big freaking deal. So if you haven't seen WrestleFest, go watch it. Go watch Adrian Bowen get that ass smacked. Fucking loser.
Dude,
That
come
sucks.
on, Dan. Come on. We like Bowen, even though Bowen doesn't like me. We like Bowen, man. Come on.
I like Bowen when he's on his back looking at the lights like a jobber he is. That's like a loser.
That's kind of hot.
Alright.
but anyways, yeah, basically, go check out R-Pro. Amazing company, amazing people. Tanaka, great person that runs it. And they have signings open now, I believe, actually. So if you want to join this amazing show, go ahead. Go join there. Go join Ammo. Go join Fire Pro. Great companies, 4 Count. Wow, I felt really professional there.
Yeah, you did. You did a great job, especially you. I mean,
What does
you're
that
sitting
mean?
here struggling. You're sitting there struggling the first 10 minutes to even get the sound on, and we can't.
Yeah, I'm
You even
exposing
sound
me,
as
bro.
good. I mean, when you're not coughing and not having to drink hot tea, it's just crazy.
Well, you
around
know what
here.
it is. When we're live, I have to turn it up a bit. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I feel like crap, but I would do anything for the COH audience. Is that cringy?
Huh?
Was that,
Huh? What was that?
Was that cringy? I don't know if that was cringy. I just said I'll do anything for COH audience. You know, because I'm a man of the people. I mean, I know you're not, but I'm a man of the people personally.
You know, fuck the people. You know who is a man of the people?
Who's that?
The COH World Heavyweight Champion. Me.
That is absolutely
I
not true.
I sure hate those assholes. Man, you know, the best part about beating Bill Dern wasn't the fact that I did it like I knew I was going.
Oh my god.
It was that all these sour pussies who didn't want me to have another title reign. You've had too many. Your time is up. Man. You bitch, you moan, whine, and complain. And then I took the title, and now I have 12 world titles. I am, by far and away, the greatest thing that this company has ever produced. And I will say, the best part of waking up is with a little tone in your cup.
That's disgusting. But also, Tone, I mean, you want to talk about this? Do you, so I don't want to stir up any drama here, and this might be a little bit of exclusive for you guys, but, I mean, when we talk about you, I can think of one guy that, actually stopped you about 2-3 months ago. Do you remember him? And,
Oh, you're talking about that dude with the beard.
no, I'm talking
Oh.
about the man that could beat you for that world championship. I'm not going to say his name, I'll let y'all assume, but I think you know who I'm talking about.
That's a shame. You should probably not do that. I'm on a different level. I'm not going to say I'm on God mode because that's taken by someone who already is. You know,
Damn.
I'm not on God mode because, you know, like I said, it's taken. I'm on a whole nother level, mate.
Never level.
And the best part is that I am unstoppable. I'm going to beat this championship forever. Forever. No one will take it from me. You know, the last time I held a world title was 175 days.
Wow, 175 days of sucking.
Yeah. Oh man,
Yeah.
it's crazy. You know, you got a shot at that belt and you sure didn't win.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway,
Anyways, before we get into this
it's
groundbreaking
crazy.
announcement, the game changing, one more thing we got to promote here, and that is our next Code of Honor / Honor Bound pay-per-view.
Premium
pay-per-view.
live
Pay-per-view.
event. Premium
Uh,
live event. We've agreed.
We have not
We have
agreed.
agreed.
We have not agreed.
In the talks about this groundbreaking, game-changing announcement, we have to call every pay-per-view a premium live event
That's-
because pay-per-view is a dated system,
It's not-
a dated word.
it's not dated.
No one uses pay-per-view anymore.
We-
They're premium live events.
Oh my god. Well, anyways, as you can see, the beautiful logo on the screen, if you want to know who did that, I was pretty proud of myself, guys. I made that logo.
Yes, Mr. Swifty here. You know, pulling back the curtain just a little bit. You know, I don't want to do that. He did this all by himself, and he is a very talented person who deserves nothing but the best.
Man,
And
look at me.
fuck McDonald's.
Yeah, honestly, I agree with that. Fuck McDonald's. The worst, the worst. It's all frozen. It's terrible. I've seen rats in the back. Okay, don't eat that. I hope they don't find that. That would be bad. It's alright. They can't tell me apart. They don't pay attention to me. I hope not.
I can't say anything because it's gonna sound real bad.
Well, anyways, I think we've done enough talk here, so I'm going to pause the music, because I know you guys have been waiting for about 20 minutes now. So I think, without further ado, Ton, I'm going to let you take this over. So, what is this game-changing announcement, my friend?
So obviously, you know, COH has been around for close to 10 years. I've been here since episode 1. And we always talk about growth and movement of time and what is next for us. And there's always something next for COH. And as a company, me and the board, along with Swift and, you know, a few others, have decided that maybe it's time for COH to head in a different direction. So something first I want to announce. Something second. Firstly, actually, the Honor Bound account after a few weeks will cease to exist.
Oh, shit.
And it's going to cease to exist because it will officially become the YouTube.com/Code Network official Twitter account, where you will get all the updates for what is going on the YouTube channel.
Oh, hell
Now-
yeah. But why is that happening, Tone?
So that's happening because Honorbound will cease to exist.
What?
While we have, as someone who has been a general manager, a majority of Honorbound's run, as someone who has built that show from the ground up, there is something that I believe we need to all do. And change is hard. It's very hard, but it is a necessary evil. And that's going to change because everything else is going to change as well. Honorbound will no longer be Honorbound. It will still be in the same classic spot. But Mr. Graphic Guy, are you ready for me to say the thing?
Oh, before you do, I do want to touch on the Honorbound thing a little bit, because I can see in chat a lot of people are shocked about it, which is what I was also telling you before we actually went live. I knew that people were going to be like, what? Because if this was me on the other side of the spectrum, I'd also be like, what the hell? But like Tone was saying, I think overall, Honorbound was great. It produced a lot of stars, even some in the chat, like, you know, APH, Don, Enigma, me. I mean, not really Tone, because he wasn't really there at the start, but, like, you know, he was general manager and doing stuff. So, Honorbound was great for its existence, and it really did the job that we needed it to do.
It did its job by producing stars.
Mm.
People like APH, people like Bill Dern, who did a spell there, Psycho G, Enigma Soul, tons of others I'm missing. Lots of people did their time and made that into what it needed to be. But there's time for change. There always is. So, Honorbound will live on forever in our hearts and minds. But I think it's time we do things a little differently.
Mm-hmm.
So, starting, you'll get a start date soon. Honorbound will be officially replaced by our new COH branded show, Overdrive.
Oh! Yep, that is right, guys. So, here is the logo made by the beautiful, amazingly kinda hot Matsuda Tanaka, making this Overdrive logo for us. There is two versions of this, by the way. We got this, and we also have one with a beautiful gold X in the background. Tone, what is the X for?
So, me. So, what's... I see some people in the chat, and they're asking about the
We'll get to
questions
questions
and everything.
soon, guys, don't worry.
Well, yeah, we'll get the questions. Especially there's a bunch of them I want to answer. But this is going to be what the future of COH is going to look like. I am a very forward-thinking person. Swift knows this. Branding. We have been branded as COH for a very long time. We have been branded as Honorbound for a very long time. And whilst we've been branded as such, there is a stigma amongst that Honorbound name as developmental and less than. And that is something I want to get rid of. And this was something that I have been thinking about, full transparency, for at least 2 to 3 years.
I can confirm this.
And like Swift just said, he can confirm it. It's something that I've personally wanted to do because I don't feel as if the work that the people do on the show is developmental work. Sometimes Honorbound shows are better than the COH shows.
Damn right. There was a whole golden era of it too.
There was a whole golden era of Honorbound that every time that show was on, it was better than COH. And while that type of stuff is not going to go away, the Honorbound name is going to. And like I said, we will get to questions. Overdrive is the new brand for Friday night.
So with that in mind, yep, that is right. So the whole COH/Honorbound confusion about the company name is now just going to be COH. So there will be 2 COH branded shows. You know, obviously I had the green COH. So now, the green COH has a new brand name. We have a new brand as well as Overdrive. So for the people that are on the green side of things, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you the logo right now. So, COH will be turning into... Let me find the logo. Where did I put it? There it is. Right. It will be turning into COH Thursday Night Rise Live. Well, you don't have to say the live bit, but it's because we're live. It was pretty good. But yeah, basically,
Yes.
COH will be turning into COH Rise, so everybody that is part of Honor Bound will still be on Honor Bound unless there was a trade going on. Vice versa for COH, which is now going to be COH Thursday Night Rise. I hope you guys like the logo, because I did that.
He did that one good. So, and I know there are a lot of questions, and it's stuff that I can answer as being kind of the guy that kind of spearheaded a lot of this. Championships and titles will remain the same. In theory, everyone that is holding a championship right now will continue to hold said championship. It is just going to go through a name change. It's not going to be like Honor Bound World Title or Honor Bound this or Honor Bound that.
Now, does that count for the former accolades, too?
You said what?
Oh, does that count for, like, accolades, like if people held that title before? Does that just transfer to
So if you held that title, we're not going to omit that. Like, if you've held a title, we can still mention Honor Bound. I am just out of the realm of getting rid of that name. But you can still mention, 3 or 4 time Honor Bound champion. That's fine. The accolades do not go away. We have archives and archives and archives of stuff where it's not going away. We are just shifting into what year 9 and what year 10 of COH are going to look like. So everything on both brands, every title, all the titles and stuff will remain on the people that hold them. Everything in terms of records and stuff like that will carry over into the new season. The things that are changing are necessary changes.
And we know it's probably going to take, like, a little bit of time to get used to, because even for me, I'm probably going to take me a while, because, I actually started in Honor Bound with Core, so it has a special place in my heart too, guys. You're not the only ones crying, okay? I feel pretty sad about it, but I also feel confident that this is the best way to go forward with COH, so I'm actually very happy about these changes, and I think it might take a little bit for you guys to get used to, but we promise you'll probably get used to it, and hopefully you guys like the changes, so, Tony, anything else?
There's something else I want to address. Yes. So, like I said, with the account going away, that means that both shows will just be on one account on Twitter.
Yes.
That way, it'll be much easier. We don't have to hop through accounts. And I think the change is a necessary change, one that will only benefit the brand of COH, because that is what we are ultimately trying to grow, is the brand of COH. So, COH is still the overarching company. The branding is the thing that is changing. We need to look forward on what that it will be, and we have a great team here. There isn't anybody I think that I'd want to do. Anybody else I think I'd want to do this with other than Swift.
Aww.
When I came up with this stuff a couple years ago, there was some hesitancy because of how much was done on the brand. Yes, it's still COH. It's just like there's one.
It's Daniel Lyons. Sorry.
It's just like Raw, SmackDown branding. It makes things much easier. And when we do finally release merch for stuff and we grow in that direction, it'll be a little more fun to do so. And yes, we understand, bleed green or actually bleed blue, and things like that. Things are different, but it is only going to benefit us in the long run. And as someone who has been here since day one, it's time to take COH to the next level, and this is the best decision for us to do so.
And I'd like to touch upon what you said here. Does that mean I'm Rise TV champion? Yes, but it's not going to have the name Rise. So, we're not going to do that whole, Rise Tag Team Champions, Rise World Heavyweight Champion. No, it's still going to be COH TV Champion, so you're still that, to answer your question.
Yes, the only things that will probably be changing will be this stuff on Fridays.
Yes.
Titles like that, maybe truthfully only like 2. But like I said, the accolades and everything everyone did will still stand. So everyone is still, champion as of right now. Honor Bound for me, and I will speak here from the Hardski for a little bit. Honor Bound for me was some of the best fun that I have had in a very long time, and making stories with all of you has been something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. And Cliff, I'll get to you soon. And what Honor Bound represents for a lot of us is kind of that place that kind of made us who we are, and there is a lot of emotion attached to that name and attached to that brand, and while the brand name is changing, the heart and soul of that brand is not. To answer your question, Cliff, Overdrive was something that I had picked because that's where I feel what the roster is kicking into. The talent that I have right now on Overdrive is something where I don't think I've had a roster this complete since the golden era of Honor Bound. I have Swift, I have Tanaka or Tanuki. Call him Tanuki. I'm gonna call him Tanuki.
Tatanka.
I have Tanuki. I have Jake Carter. I have Barmore who's hitting his stride. I have Richie Rose. I have all these people. CG. I have so many people.
And the real deal.
APH, like Real Deal. I have Will Steele. I have all these people and all these things. And the roster hasn't been this good in a very long time. So I think that as a roster, they are kicking it into Overdrive, and I think that is where the name for me comes from. Now, Swift, do you have a name for you?
So it was a few things for me. So like originally, I actually did have a bit of a struggle trying to find a name. I mean, Tone could tell you that it did take me a while, but I was very picky about it. I wanted to make sure I picked a name that like I was really into, and I feel like made sense for the COH brand that's turning into another brand, which is going to be Rise. And the reason I picked Rise, one, it just you know when you get something that just sticks with you. Like I don't know how to explain it, but like you hear something and you're like, oh my god. That's the one. That's kind of how I felt when I thought of Rise, and also because I feel like the talent on COH is absolutely amazing, and I feel like they are all rising up to reach their potentials and really are the future of the core. So that is kind of why I settled on Rise, and I also changed the look to red because I kind of felt like it was time to change the color a little bit. But the overall green of the COH logo, that's gonna remain. That's our bread and butter. That's our thing. That's what we're doing. So yeah. Anything
That's our brand. So, like I said, like Lions kind of explained in chat, how WWE has Raw and SmackDown branded. That is what we're doing, and it is to benefit everyone in the long run, and it is going to do amazing for us. And I'm very excited on what this is going to be. I am excited for everyone to be a part of it. So I think I'll say it. I saw Tanuki say it. Rest in peace to Honor Bound.
Put that logo on the
Do you
screen.
have anything? Do you have anything to say
There's
about Honor Bound, Swifty?
it's a lot of things. It still hurts. I can't believe after all these years we're finally done with Honor Bound. I mean, Honor Bound has been absolutely fantastic. I mean, I wouldn't be where I'm at in core if it wasn't for Honor Bound. Helped get me through a lot of tough times in real life because I know I could turn on the show on Fridays. I can go a promo if I was really pissed about something. It really helped through my years. So like, it does hurt a lot. And just seeing everybody that's grew from that brand, it's truly was something special, and this is in no way like a slag on the brand like, oh my god, this was shit, we needed to get rid of it. No, it was absolutely amazing, but it was also time for a change, and as time goes on, we also need to change with the times, and that's ultimately why we decided on this. So if you guys have any really cool Honor Bound memories as we announced this,
Tweet them out.
Tweet them out.
You know what? We'll start the hashtag. What is your favorite Honor Bound memory? If you can provide video, that's cool. We'll use the hashtag BleedBlueHB.
That's a very long hashtag. Well, actually, it's not that long. That could work. Yeah, we could do that.
I'll even type it in the chat so they can just copy and paste.
So we got a thing here. Where does that leave brand loyalty and the inter-show rivalry? Tony, you want to take care of this one?
Yes. That still exists. That's not going to go away. It's just different show branding. Everything like that is going to stick around.
So it's a little bit of fun.
And yes, like it's all fun. Things like that, like that stuff's gonna stick around always. Oh, Overdrive boys hate Rise boys and things of that nature. That's all gonna stick because that shit's fun. Especially to piss off Swifty here.
Hmm.
Um,
Dick.
it's fun. It's fun as fuck to do. So all that stuff's gonna stick. Um, and damn, more than other people are good about. But all that stuff's gonna stick. Kind of as the forefront guy for this, I can answer most of the questions. Um, to kind of give you all answers. Um,
Oh, and also to touch on that rivalry thing, like, of course, there's going to be some friendly competition, but I also want to remind you guys, this is natural competition. We're not trying to beat the other show down and say, Overdrive in the mud, not that kind of thing. What we're trying to
Yeah,
do is
Rise
create
in the
friendly...
mud.
Yeah, like, if you can, support both shows. It's not a real rivalry, we're not going to go and kill each other or anything like that. We are here to support each other and also to support our great, amazing owner and streamer Daniel Lyons at the end of the day. So, show support
Yeah,
for both
and
brands.
it's something like, and and this is just the next level of what we're gonna do, and like I'm seeing in the chat, there are a lot of people kind of reminiscing. Like I said, I want some Twitter stuff for that too. I put the hashtag hello GTT,
Oh,
hello boyo.
did he see the
Hello
announcement? Because
Johnny.
otherwise, we should probably
I don't think he did.
Oh.
Do a quick run through for those who haven't seen it yet. Mr. GTC, I know you just got in. So Honor Bound as a show and as a brand will cease to exist fairly soon, if I'm being completely honest. And we will be switching it to Overdrive, and then COH as a branded show on Thursdays will cease to exist. COH as a whole is the overarching company, like WWE has Raw and SmackDown. Is this that Thursday nights will become Rise, and then Fridays will be Overdrive. And there are a lot of people who either are no longer a part of the company or still are that played a big part. Yes, Discord is going to go through a transformation, just a small one. Truthfully, actually, it may not. We may just take the HB off of it.
Yeah, well, that's what we really need to do.
Truthfully, that's really the only thing we need to do. There's a lot of people who either are with the company or not with the company anymore that played a big part in making Honor Bound as a brand what it was. You all are thanked tremendously for that. Your work never went unnoticed, and like I said, this is just the next step. And what is next for Friday nights? Yes. And there is a lot of people who have a very strong emotional connection to Honor Bound, and I appreciate that. Like I said, change is hard, but change is good. And it is something where, as kind of the forefront of the company, kind of in my Cody Rhodes bag,
Oh God.
it's something where I think we needed it, and we did it. Yes, I see you, Richards. Yes,
I think
as
it'll
a
be with
show
all
like
of
it,
us.
a lot of people went through a lot of stuff, and Honor Bound was kind of the escape for them. And like, there's a lot of loyalty to that brand, a lot of loyalty to that show. And I appreciate everyone that watched it. And as the guy that has run a majority, if not almost all, of that brand, you all did great work. And like I said, if you want to reminisce on what HB means, and kind of some of your best moments, use the hashtag. Uprising staying the same. We're not changing that.
Yeah, so
That was an
essentially
Isabella
it's
Ventura
still...
thing. That one's not changing.
yeah, so both women will still be on both shows accordingly,
Yes,
so that's not changing.
the name of Uprising is not changing.
Because it's a
That is one
great
that
name.
no matter what we could do, we circled back to just leaving it as that, because that is just such a perfect name. So when we officially announce a date, that'll be the new era of COH. And I am excited for that.
So, talking about this. I know we went on for a while about this, so let's turn it to the questions. Do you guys have any questions about this game-changing announcement? Any questions, any inquiries, anything you want to reminisce about Honor Bound? Me and Tone will be here a little bit longer to answer any questions or anything like that. So, yeah, have anything, plop it in the chat.
Yeah, plop it in the Chizat.
And, yeah, just...
Also, as one of the first, like, official COH streams, I guess we would go... We'd kind of remiss if we didn't mention Rest in Peace Scott Hall.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Legend.
That was a little rough. Cliff has a question. Is there an estimated start week for shows with the new season? We are actually finalizing that. Monday. We should have an official date of Monday.
And talking about that, if you guys have your calls ready, let one of us know in management, and as soon as we get enough calls, we're going to come back with the shows.
Yeah. So I can't give you a date yet. We want to hammer down some stuff with this patch coming out. It did us a great job. It helped us with a lot of stuff. So we're going to focus on what we need to focus on, getting stuff done, getting titles, arenas, all that jazz. And then we will get to shows. Richie Rose, I see what you're saying. A couple titles, pretty dope. Guru's a call. So I don't fucking know it was cool, though. A lot of what I built Honor Bound for was for people who just needed that extra push. And I think that's what that show was for. I see another question. Will there be any major changes to title aesthetics or designs with Overdrive? Yes. I can't say for sure what things are going to change. But as the person who is really super hands-on, aesthetic-wise, stuff will change for those titles for the Overdrive. Thank you to Tanuki. For kind of helping with a lot of that wise. And Mr. Breon, I see you there. Hello.
I see Christina Jean said to text me. Yeah, so text me, Ryan Swift, Twitter, Discord, whatever you want, and I'll be able to grab you a call.
What will the hashtag be for the show call uploads? We should probably have that ready within
it's already...
being completely honest.
It's COH22, guys.
COH22.
Yes.
Will be the hashtag for the uploads. I know there are some people that are getting... their stuff is getting stuck on the server, so I know that is still a thing. Shout out to the boy Tanuki. That is Tanooki. You know what? We're just gonna be a little cheeky, throw an E on there.
Snooky.
But yeah, aesthetic wise, there will be visible differences to both shows. That is something that I learned from people like Bischoff. Like shows like Raw and SmackDown kind of look the same. But you want the shows to be different. You want them to feel different. And this is what's going to take us to that different level. Don says, I was in my place back then, but the place that really made Don Frost was HP. And joining Ian for one of the best moments I ever had in the community, that my favorite Jay Jones.
We love Jay Jones. We love Jay Jones.
As someone who wanted to help with that, that a lot of the show was once we got these people signed, was getting them to where I felt they should be. And a lot of Honor Bound was carried by the Don Frost, Jay Jones rivalry, and that's something I'm very happy to say. Both men really did a lot of work. Will I have my famous stick? Of course I will. With the raisins.
Oh, God. Raisins in a salad?
But, yeah.
That's disgusting.
Why not? You're a joke. You don't even know how to cook.
You have white hair.
You burnt rice, asshole.
You burnt rice.
I don't burn anything.
Liar, you're terrible.
I don't. But a lot of what the show was built for was to push people who I think had it to the other level so they could maintain it. And people like Don, people like Richard, people like Barmore, people like Tanuki, who was already kind of made, but I think having the extra oomph of a little more character work is great on the show. People like Richie Rose, people like Townsend. Like Townsend played a very large part in what was going to become Honor Bound at the time.
The meat.
He's a very big part of my brand. a lot of people played a part in that, and I can't thank them enough for being the best that they can be. Yes, it is Randy Renzo finisher. But I'm very excited for what the future of this is going to look like. I'm excited what it's going to feel like. Um, but most of all, I am excited to see who steps up and becomes the best versions of themselves for this brand. I see Barmore, he said just being on the brand was an honor for him. Now that's a story.
Yeah, that's a
If
story and
there
a
was
half.
if we want to have a story time, I know we only have like 8 minutes or so left anyway. Um, a story time for that. Barmore has been here for a very long time. And he was in tag teams with Sean Kenny, and then he teamed with DC, and like there was a lot of growth, and there was always a stock of support. For me, Barmore was a special project that when I brought him in, my main mission was to make him into what I thought he should be. And a lot of people in call, especially in EFED, when they come in and oh hi Zoe,
Hi, Zoe.
when they come in, they create kind of a barrier around them, and they kind of become a little closed off to some ideas. And while some ideas may seem a bit silly, grand scheme they only benefit. And I think that with the way that we kind of operate, I think it is only beneficial when we have someone come in and we say, hey, we're going to let you do this thing, but here's how we want you to produce it. Here's how we want it to be. Or here's this and here's that. And we kind of meticulously produce it so that the show gets the best work. Something that I'm very proud of that I did. Yes, I'll get to that too. Asking for a friend. Title Records, with the exception of those blacklisted people who were on it, the Title Records was
Who are those?
you know who you are if you're not on that list. I don't even gotta say your name. You're not getting clout from me.
Oh, shit.
Jackass.
Some
The Title
conflict
Records
right there.
stays, which means Carter Blackwell still is longest reigning champion. Fuck, what was I talking about?
You were talking about the title reigns and if they are getting deleted or what.
Oh, before that.
Oh, you were talking about...
Barmore.
Barmore.
Yes, it was Barmore. Yes. So Barmore was one where when he came in, I just wanted to get him to where he wanted to be, and that's what the brand stood for at the time. We're just building and building and building until the people got to where they needed. And I feel now we have eclipsed the need for that, and now we're going to go into overdrive. Something else I'd like to do, personally, and he does not know I'm doing this. Mr. Swift,
Yes.
I would like to thank you as a person.
Why?
You have been probably the person that is that I'm closest to right now,
Aw.
and I'm trying not to cry.
You love me.
And as someone who has quickly become probably one of my best friends and kind of like my sounding board, like I said, I don't think I could have done this without you. So I want to thank you for being here and helping me with this and listening to me when when I want to yell at you for something stupid, or when I want to yell about somebody doing something stupid. I want to thank you for kind of being that sounding board. In full transparency, you don't know this. I was thinking of being completely done. Like, I'd say maybe 4 months ago. I kept that kind of to myself, and then I remembered the amount of joy that I get with working with you exclusively. Has been something that has kind of brought that passion that was gone back. So I want to thank you for that as well.
You're really about to make me smooch you, bro. I'm about to give you a bread smooch. Oh my god. Well, thank you. I mean, it's been an absolute pleasure, of course, working with you. You are an absolutely amazing person, Tone. And honestly, thank God you didn't quit, because I would have done something I can't say on Twitch. I mean, this is not Twitch, this is YouTube. this is YouTube. I'm not good with the soppy crap, I can't lie, but thank you, Tony. It's been an absolute pleasure working with you too, and TOH, honestly, wouldn't exist without you and Lions, the great team that I get to work with, so this
And that's another thing. Lions gets a lot of shit for being an absolute jackass, and God, he's so fucking dumb.
He is.
But, man, there is no one I'd rather work with, and I've met him in person, he's stupid as shit, but, there's no one I'd rather work with, and no one that I can put my complete trust and faith into other than Lions. So that's another thank you for that as well. And a lot of what we do here is just for for everything. And like I said, we're kind of running a little on time. Oh, hello, Mr. Syndicate. Oh, hi. You just
he missed it. Let's run him through real quick.
Pretty much, Too Long Don't Read version. Brand of COH, COH Thursdays and Honorbound Fridays are ending. COH is still the overarching company. Thursdays will be the new show for called Rise, and Fridays will be Overdrive. COH as a whole as a company still exists.
That's right, this green thing over here, this is us. This is us now.
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm going this whole way without coughing, and now I just... oh my god.
But I would like to thank all of you for joining us, because I know Riot's voice is going to go, and I called you by your shoot name because that's how much I love you. And I know his voice is going, and he is sick, and dude did put in 2 weeks on his shoot job.
Great time.
So I'd like to say thank you to all of you for joining us tonight for this announcement. Like I said, use the hashtag BleedBlueHB to put your best moments. And
oh wait, before we actually end here, I have just one song to play because I feel like it's appropriate for this Honorbound situation.
Okay.
Is it a soppy song? Yes. So let's end it with this song.
No, I think you need to play the most important song.
Oh wait, which one? Which one?
WrestleMania Sunday.
Wait, what?
WrestleMania Sunday. Mr. Seth Rollins.
Oh, right, one second. It's the only appropriate way to go out for Honorbound.
Yes.
Right, well guys, I'm gonna use the epic prelude.
Do you want a link to one that just includes it?
No, it's okay, it's playing.
Okay. Because I have a whole one that just includes the prelude.
It's okay, we have to listen to this. I don't know if you can hear it right now, but it's playing. This is the prelude. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorbound has been absolutely fantastic to all of us. Almost as good as Cody Rhodes. But in all seriousness, Honorbound was great. We're all gonna miss it. Let's reminisce about this amazing brand. Wow! I shouldn't have done that. Early on. Wow! Wow! We got a minute of this. Every snow is blood drips from your camera, like a knife in your hand. What you mad about? I don't know and I don't give a damn. Break the rules because I can.
Okay, thank you all for coming. Have a good night.
Let everybody see the future here in me. This one will go round. Watch the D'Amelio show. Good night. All right, we're on.